I remember years and years ago going along the coast road towards Gullen, and the bloody front wheel, I got a new set of alloys for my Mini, and the front wheel, one of the front wheels fell off, and it was Colin Logan came along with his Mini, and we changed the front wheel. Well, we put the front wheel back on. He always carried a big wooden stab and he just hiked it under the Mini and lifted the thing up. He says, right, put the wheel on. So, put the wheel on, that was it. Aye, good times, good times. So here we are, another day on the Vespa. I'm getting her tidied up. Got the wire brush going, and I've cleaned all this, taking it back to how it should look. It's not bad, it's better than it was. Cleaned all this with the wire brush, cleaned the back disc, put that on. Also cleaned the brake caliper with the wire brush. Look at that, it's like brand new. So that's just the paint. I'll give it a clean with the degreaser and then paint it. I was slowly getting the front one done, as you can see. It's looking nice and shiny, much better. The brake pads that were in that, where did I put them now? I put them somewhere, there they are. The brake pads that are in that are alright, eh? There's plenty meat in them, so there's no point changing them. I'll just give them a wee brush up, just I don't know, just to roughen them up a wee bit. And then I've done the same with the disc here. I've buffed that with a wire brush because the bike's not been used for a while. I've cleaned all this with the wire brush as well. So there's this section here which goes on here, bolts onto that to hold that all on. I can get all that done now, so as you can see it's needing wire brushed, so I'll get my accoutrement with this one on. And we'll see how this comes up, eh? There you go. That looks a lot better, eh? Much tidier. So I'll get the rest of this done, and that burns alright. Get the rest of this done and then I can get this put on. Oh no, I can't, eh? The wheel's got to go in before this, but at least it'll be ready to go on. Just waiting on that back tyre coming. Don't know when it'll be here. Hopefully it'll be here this week, and then I can get the tyre on, get the wheel on, get all these parts put on, get the brakes done. Anyway, so today I'm going to clean that, so I'll go and get the rest of that cleaned. The front calipers just to finish. I've got a wee bit to finish, and I've got all this to clean up, and then I'll get the front calipers painted. Yep, and that'll be another wee job. We're just getting nearer to that stage. Clean the calipers up. Masked them up, same with the front one. I'm going to give them a wee paint off, so it's just, this is proper caliper paint. Yeah. One coat. Here's the first coat on. You give them a couple of coats, might give them 3, but it goes on nice. And it is the proper caliper paint. I missed a wee bit up here, but I'll get it with the next one. Yeah, it's proper caliper paint, so when that goes on it can withstand the hot temperature of the brakes. Yeah, and that's it. I've got another coat. When my front caliper's dry, I've polished up all this. When it's dry, I can get the caliper on with the pads, get the front one bled. The back one, yeah, I'll get when the pads arrive. So that's it so far. I've got a couple of wee things I still need to do, like say, go round that spring with steel wheel, There's this bit, give this bit a bit of paint. It's just, it gets all the shit off the road up here, so yeah. But no, it's coming along slowly. I'm not rushing it. I'll just take my time. But I want to try and get the whole thing built up with the new tyre on and everything. And then when it's done, it's running fine, then I'm going to do the body. That'll be fun. Oh well, coffee time and then do some more paint. We're on to the next day. So yesterday I painted the calipers. As you can see, they're all looking reasonably good. So I can't get the back one on till the new pads come. Front one, I'm not taking the tape off of that, but yeah, I'll get that bit taped enough. But yeah, that's them all painted up. I've put the wee anti-squeal shim inside there, so it's just a matter of doing up all the like there's bits on it, you know, you have to grease, you know, where the caliper moves around. So I'll get them all greased up and we'll get this one put on with the brake pads back in and the front wheel on. I've painted all this as well, as you can see. Much better. I've tidied all this up with the wire brush, so it looks awesome. That plate was finished and all the back's nice and shiny, all ready to go. So really, yeah, the back brake pads need to come and the back tyre. Then I can get all this built up and it should be looking good. Anyway, so let's get to it. These calipers on, these are the pins, these hold the pads in. And as you can see, they're a wee bit rusty, so it's handy just to take a wire brush. Just to knock the rust off of them. Like that. The same with that one. I'll give these pads a wee brush up, a wee tidy up, just to make sure they're still effective. And again, do that with your wire brush. See, that rejuvenates the pad compared to that one. Yeah. It's really to get rid of that sort of shininess. Yeah, that's good. Pads are light new. I'll give the back a buff as well, just to take the sort of rustiness off. I've got the bolts for holding the wheels on, the front wheel. There's 5 of these, nice and shiny. This is what they were like when I took them off. They're rusty because it's been sitting for a while, and these steel bolts just rust. So what you need to do is try and return them back to some sort of normality, and I've been doing it with my wire brush. Just like that. And then the washer's easy. Just spin the washer with the brush. there you go. Oh, and my brushes just fell off the end of my drill. So what I'll do with them is I'll get them and I'll paint them. I'll put my socket in there because you don't want paint to go in there or you won't get your Allen key in. So I'll put the key in there, paint it, set them up to dry so as they're nice black coated, and they're not going to rust again like that. Although they won't rust, you know, with normal use, but yeah. I've got this old Allen key that I'll use. I'm not going to use my good one because I didn't want to get it covered in paint. So I'll just get my black paint and give it a quick. Like that. And I'll stick it in here just to dry. Get the next one. That's ready to put on. Just like that. Easy. So, time to build this front brake caliper. So, what I'm going to do is this slide here, I'll put some grease on that. Pump it in that wee hole there. If I can. And I can. So that's the slide. So as the caliper can slide in and out. Yep, and they're working fine. They're like wee suction cups now. So the pads, I've got the two pads here. Now, this one goes on the inside, like this. Just fits in there nicely. And this bigger one goes on the outside, like that. Now, I don't know about you, but I use this stuff, Disc Brake Quiet. It's really good stuff. It's like a red paste. And you put it onto the back of your disc. And what it does, you don't need a lot. Just a wee drop like that. And what this does is, it goes rubberized. And it stops your disc from squealing. So I'll put that one in. Oh, nearly the wrong way round. Put that one in there. Like that. There we go. And then the other one, a wee bit in the back of that. It doesn't need as much really. But nice, it shows that you've done your brakes properly when you've put that on, or at least when it goes for a roadie they can see you've done your brakes. So then you put that one on this side, there you go. And once you get them in place, you've got your two pads together, then you can get them through like that. There we go. And the second one, geez, I had it in my hand a second ago. There it is. And that one's the same. Just push them through the two pads. And then get your Allen key and screw them in. Might be a bit funny to go in at first because of the paint, but it will go. Like that. And get your second one started. Like that. There. Pad's done. So I'll just crank them up. Just dropping everything today. Put them on now. So it's just a matter of the pads are apart. I can easily slide that onto the disc and get the bolts. Up, right size. Yeah. So you can put a wee bit of Loctite on these if you prefer. The screws don't slacken off. There we go. Finished product. Or finished job I should say. Caliper. It's nice and tidy. And if I pull the front brakes you might see them working, maybe. Give them a wee pump up. Yeah. So I'll just set this down here just now. So as you can see, spins no bother, pull the brake on and that's locked on, let it go, it spins easily. And that's that done. So just looking at this, I just noticed this and realised I'd forgotten about this bit. So this bit just screws on here. And that's just a guide for this pad, as you can see. So that screws on there. And then you just tighten it up. Oh, Jesus. I'll just lay you down there. Oh, there we go. That's it now, all done. Quite happy. So I think because the front brake caliper's all done, it's all painted, it's got the pads in it, and the pads are quite good, there's hardly any wear on them. The only thing I've still to do with this is to change the brake fluid. So I'll get my brake fluid kit out and yeah, we'll get that done. I'm just going to read up in the book first to find out exactly what type of brake fluid that this is supposed to do. So doing the front brakes, as you can see here's the wee reservoir with the level. So we just need to crack these screws on the top, like that. And the other one. Hang on, it's tight. Oh, just bear with me for a thing. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to hold this up. The bolt, the screw isn't coming out. So I bought this kit, and I'll show you in a minute. If you have trouble with the screw, it won't come out yet. There we go. So that fancy technology didn't work, but I used the drill end and just drilled the top of the screw out. So hopefully I'll be able to get some pliers onto that, or mole grips, and pull that out. I just need to tie this up again. Screw out. So I need to get another one of these screws. I should be able to find one of them quite easy. So I'm going to change the brake fluid on this and bleed it. So the first thing I want to do is take any fluid and dirt out of there. So I've got my bleeding kit. I'll just pull this plug off the end, like that. Switch my bleeder on. There it's locked on and suck the fluid. So I'm going to get these brakes done. First of all, I'll put this back on the end of the pipe, ready, and take the cover off the bleed nipple. Now, I think that's an 8mm or a 10mm ring. So, before I do anything, I'll top the reservoir up, right up to the brim with brake fluid. get my spanner. I think it's an 8. It's an 8. So make sure it'll slacken. Yep, it's going to slacken easily. So I'll put this one here. Put my machine on. And just open the valves gently. Now you'll see the fluid running out of this. And as the fluid's running out, watch it here, it'll go down. And we just keep topping it up. Give it another retop. And I think that'll do it. That's it off. Just like that. Then it's just a matter of still a wee bit too much in there. I'll suck a wee bit out till it goes down to just down a wee bit, and then that should be it. That's it done. Just give it another wee. There's all the dirty brake fluid in the bottom. Pretty filthy. So then we just need to go top this up to where it should be. And I think that's pretty good there. Nice, beautiful, clear brake fluid. And that pedal feels excellent now. So what I'll do, I'll screw it back on. I'll get another screw for that side. And that's it. Where did I put the lid? Here it is. Yep. Yep, so I'll get that screwed back on. So now that the front brakes, calipers are all done, they're painted, everything's in place, it's time to put the front wheel on. So just tighten these nuts up a bit so they're all on thread. Wrong way. There we go. So I just need to torque them up now. I'll do that next, but what I'll do is I'll try and slide this over. Like that. And I'll put the front wheel in the chock just to hold it, so I won't need to rely on the trolley jack underneath. Just move that out of the way. set the torque on these. If I can find, there it is. So these are 20 to 25 Newton meters. So you'd think they'd say 20 or 25, no 20 to 25. Anyway, I'm going to set them at 20 first. So there's 20, and we'll stick up to 25. 25 Newton meters. Come out. So that same set, 25. I'll just go around them all, double check. I've got a thing about wheels and wheel nuts, especially as you get older. I remember years and years ago going along the coast road towards Gullen, and the bloody front wheel, I got a new set of alloys for my Mini, and the front wheel, one of the front wheels fell off. And it was Colin Logan came along with his Mini, and we changed the front wheel. Well, we put the front wheel back on. He always carried a big wooden stab, and he just hiked it under the Mini and lifted the thing up. He says, right, put the wheel on. So, put the wheel on, that was it. Aye, good times, good times. Anyway, that's the wheel on, all ready. So now that's front assembled. I've still got all this beading to change, this strip to change, put all front back together. I suppose I can do that now. Other job I need to do is this exhaust. Exhaust good condition, but it's just surface rust. I just need to buff that off. I'll take that chrome strip off and clean it up. It's got a wee scrape on it, but that doesn't matter. I'll clean it up. I'll buff down the exhaust, and I'll get that done with, well, you can use exhaust paint, you can use caliper paint if you want, because the caliper paint's heat proof, so it won't come off. But I think I've got exhaust paint there as well, but I'll have a wee look for it anyway. I'll get this exhaust done. Oh, right, I'll take this off. It's wee top bit settings again. Thought it wasn't going to come off there for a minute, but it is. There, now it should come off. Yeah, it's had a wee bit of a scrape there, but I'll get a wee buff down, polish up, it'll be alright. I mean, I could do this. Nah, I was thinking doing it black as well, but it defeats the purpose with the dead beasts out of there. So the next thing is to sand it down. Paint. Of course, it's heat proof paint, it has to be. And yeah, I'll maybe give it another coat later. There we go, when it exhausts, that'll be nice once it's finished, gets its third coat on it. And then I'll put the silver bit back on it, and that's it ready to go on the bike. All we're really waiting on is the back tyre. And yeah, so the quicker that comes, the better. Just trim over. It's actually under that bottom panel. Same with the other side. Let's see, Phillips screwdriver. It's So I want to get this panel back on, but I need to change this trim first. As you can see, it's all broken. So I'll get a screwdriver and we'll start taking all trying to get these screws out again as this kind of rusted tops on them. I got these ones out, no bother. This one is being a pain. So I'll try my thing again, see if that works. So I was taking the screws out the side here. Yeah, couldn't get that screw, but I'll fix all that up. And to get this chrome strip in, and I thought, you know what, I'll just take that whole floor panel off, and that way I can have a good look in here, make sure it's no rusted, which it's no, make sure the hoses are all fine, which they are. Yeah, that's actually quite good. It gives you a good look at the main frame of the bike. It's not rusted or anything, it's looking quite good. Yep, all these hoses are fine, there's no leaks coming out of them. Yeah, that must be the... So you've got two radiators there, one there, one there. There's the hose coming to join them. And here's the in or out, one or the other. Running up to the water pump here. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a really good going over. Give it a good clean up inside. I need to get the battery box sorted because it's a gel battery which is about 1 inch lower. So I'll 2 inches lower. So I'll maybe put a block in there just to lift the battery up a bit. Oh, I'll put that one upside down, I don't know. I'll get that done when I come to it. So I'll get that cleaned up, we'll get the strips put on, and aye, that'll be another job done. And there's the frame there, the floor. So that'll look alright. I'll just get ahead and clean all that up now. So I got all that off and I've cleaned it all, give it a quick wipe. You could actually spray all the inside of this with wax to protect it for lifetime, but I mean that's pretty good as it is. I'm not too worried about that. One of the screws wouldn't come out, this one. So what I did was I got the grinder, just cut a slot in it with the grinder, got a flat-ended screwdriver in, and out she came, no problem. So that's the easiest way if you can get a grinder in. So the next thing I'll do is I'll put the trim on. Well, I've got one trim on. You've got to put it on here first. And it's not so easy, but it's got to sort of twist round and click in. There's no... I do again. It was just a bit fiddly that, so... But I found if I started in a corner, like there, got the first bit in, like that. And even like that. So worst is getting that first bit done, and then the rest should just... There. And they're beautiful. I'll need to take that sticker off.
Lovely, dear.
And then I just need to put the base on, put the top on, front panel on, and get all that back together. Now the old one was a bit done. Well and truly discoloured and broken, so that's looking nice. Oh, that's looking nice. Aye, well, they were done. Anyway,
the broken one.
That's it. So, how are we doing for time of day?
Stop time, I think.
3:30. I can nip up to Willie's and get some wedges and steak for tea.
You've earned a steak. You've got all that lovely trim done and done a lot of painting.
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Right. I'll see you all later. Probably tomorrow.